Morning. So if you haven't seen the previous video, part 1, there's a click up here for it. Please click on it and you get the very first impressions. But this one is all about the first run. I'm going to basically quickly run through the negatives and positives in that way. Negatives being probably take about an hour or so to break in. The lockdown took a bit of time to work out because the lacing system, there's missing an eyelet at the top. Well, I don't know if it's missing, but I couldn't seem to cinch it down quite well enough at the top without putting too much pressure on the overall foot, which then kind of hurt. So I stopped 2 or 3 times to relace. But that said, once I did, about 45 minutes into it, they felt great. So I've just done an hour and 12 minutes so far in completely wet conditions. So I've put them through the paces. Laces a bit long as well, but apart from that, that's the only negatives. Plus points, the grip is fine. The midsole is excellent. It's a nice, bouncy, springy Ego midsole, which, yeah, it's a fun ride. It's different to the Quantic. It's not as soft. It's still soft, still cushioned, but it's not as soft. There's more energy return, which I think obviously is what the Ego is designed for. But it's comfortable. It's really good. If anything, it sort of makes you definitely strike perfectly underneath my feet and just keep a nice high cadence. It's a nice weight distribution to these shoes as well. Upper, it's fine. It is a bit snug. It does break up, loosens up slightly, and that's probably down to the fact that has that waterproof membrane. So it keeps, obviously there's a bit more material there, which will also increase the weight slightly, but it doesn't seem to be noticeable. But the key feature, obviously, being all weather, is that they really are completely all weather. They have an amazing ability to keep the water out and keep your feet dry. I've just gone through rivers, completely soaked in those woods. I'm now just a minute away from home, so for a first run, actually I'm gonna stop my watch. So for a first run, really good. They held up really well. Took a bit of time to break in. The first 30-40 minutes, I was thinking about it, which is then a bit annoying because then you're just very conscious of the shoe, so you kind of didn't relax. But once that's done, you just enjoy the ride, and it's good. Nice and smooth and bouncy, and they feel really good. So no complaints really. Once you have that lockdown sorted and the laces system sorted out, the pressure on the foot, now they feel very comfortable. Waterproof is their job, and they're doing that really well. So far, first run done, all good. And I will be returning to these. I know it, because that Ego midsole is just a nice, fun, bouncy ride. Yeah, they feel good. Right, breakfast.